Hi Leo, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 29th of March to the 4th of April. My lips have gone so numb. So strange. It is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much. If you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is, if you check the description box below the hands, it's because my hands have gone really, they're like pins and needles. Goodness knows what's going on in this room tonight. My lips are tingling and the tips of my fingers feel really sensitive for some reason. It's just come on. That's so strange. Okay, I'll have another go. Wow, okay. I don't know what's going on tonight. It is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Please check the description box below the video. All that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be happening sometime in the future. And also, please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. Just going to pull that camera up just for a bit. They won't resonate with everyone out there, so just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. So strange. Okay, my hands still, they're really sensitive. It's weird. Okay, so what do we have for Leo? Leo in love, please. Leo in love. My heart's pounding as well. I feel a bit breathless. Has anybody been running? Okay, so very definitive there. Look at you. 9 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. So wanting to celebrate with someone or want to celebrate. 10 of Pentacles, a rewarding family life, just spending time with somebody. Material, kind of like, I'd say that that's material stability. But just being, I think that material stability allows you just to enjoy spending time or celebrating with this person. It is luxury. It says the luxury for you is being able to connect with this person, to connect and build a family life, maybe. That's the luxury for you. You do see this person as the sun in your life. It's beautiful. Beautiful energy. Crumbs. Okay, so you do see them as a sun in your life and you want to make long-term optimistic plans with them for the future. Oh, crumbs. You're going to get some resistance though from outsiders. We've got the Queen of Swords here as well and the 7 of Wands. Queen of Swords talks about daydreaming. Clearing away the past in order to move forward. But you are going to get some resistance from outsiders, the 7 of Wands. So whoever it is on the outside there's somebody that wants to keep you stuck. 7 of Wands, but here we go again, Serenos. Oh, you really are on fire. This is the 3rd week in a row, Leo, that you have all these energies. No wonder I feel giddy as a fruitcake. I feel like I'm going to fall over. Queen of Swords, yeah, clearing away the past, but you are going to get some resistance. I feel that that's a past situation, though. Somebody's resisting you, kind of like clearing out the closet. That's really weird. I don't know where that's come from. Clearing out old stuff, clearing the dust away. They are resisting you from doing it. They're saying, no, I don't want to do that. But you're coming in very definitively saying, no, that's my thoughts and beliefs. I'm moving forward. That's it. I'm off. And you are manifesting something completely different. I don't know if that's a situation that you've already been in or want to be in, or if it is just a dream. Or it's a dream to connect with somebody. But it feels like something that you are creating through a vision board, maybe. Seven of Cups, daydreaming about a situation, connecting with somebody that you do see as a son in your life, wanting to celebrate with them, and wanting to create this stable situation. Wow, I feel so strange. I feel drunk. Drunk on energy. Can you believe it? Okay. Well, that's why I feel drunk, because we've got the Ace of Cups. It's an overwhelming kind of feeling of euphoria and love, but it's making me sway. Eight of Wands, wanting to communicate with this daydream, wanting to offer your love to this sunshine in your life, to create a very fruitful future. But it's talking about this Ten of Pentacles. I keep coming back to this card and they keep saying to me, it's what you want to create. It's not something that you already have to reconnect with. It's something that you have, and it feels like I've gone really hot on my back now. Something that you want to create with someone. You want to be able to communicate with someone. You're throwing this staff of communication out, waiting for it to be reciprocated, for an answer. So you're throwing this communication out into waiting for somebody to answer you. It's not even someone. I feel perhaps you do have someone in mind, but it's like your ideal situation that you're creating. It feels like a vision board, especially with that Serenos energy. Now, we spoke about Serenos last week. Integrating our otherworldly, or even the power within us to create a situation into the 3D. It's very much like magician mode, but it feels very raw, very primeval power. It's the power of the spirit, I feel. Wow, I don't know where that's come from. Anyway, your spiritual power, but you need to use it very, very, very routinely, with balance. Otherwise, manifesting, like I said last week, manifesting will take on a whole different feel. Okay, it talks about routine, and about how he can integrate that within the 3D. So from, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. The energy is overwhelming in this room. It's just making me really giddy, and it's making me sway. So I'm going to try and center myself. Actually, I'm just going to click off just for a second. I feel really breathy as well now, which is a bit disconcerting. The Dragon of I always get it wrong and I can't pronounce it, but I'm just going to say it anyway. The Dragon of Nufi awakens powerfully within you. Great progress is possible, but take care to integrate and channel the force. So it's not about, it is like manifestation mode, but you need to be tempered with it. It's doing it in small increments, because this is a very, very, very powerful period for you, Leo. You've got it 3 times in a row now, so your powers of manifestation are off the scale. You are trying to manifest this dream life, this dream situation, this person that you want to connect with. You want to throw this communication out to start something, but it's something that I feel that perhaps you have a vision board, or it's something that you keep coming back to, and you're trying to manifest that into reality. So you're trying to almost like connect with that person and bring them to you to create. It is like magician mode. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds so bizarre. I don't know what they're giving me now, but it's almost like you want to, there's somebody that you've seen and you're trying to pull them towards you to create a reality with you. In effect, it's manifestation mode. My throat's gone now, so it's about, can you hear that? It's about communication. Excuse me. How bizarre. It is about communication. It's about speaking to this person. I think that you want to speak to them or you want to send them a message, but you're just a bit unsure about doing it. So you're trying to almost like pull them in before you send that message or while you're sending that message. But I feel there's a vision board in there for some reason. I don't know. And you do see this. You want to nurture. You want a brand new beginning. You want to nurture this connection. You want to feed love to it. What? I don't know what they're giving me now. It's so bizarre. You want to feed love to it. You want to communicate. You want to connect. You want to tell this person how much you love them. But you want it to grow. You want it to be very... And you see this as the birth of something beautiful and new and very fertile. It's got a tremendous amount of growth in there. I don't know why they keep making me pause, but they're trying to tell me things and it's kind of like going in and out for some reason. Okay, so offering a cup of love. I'm just going to go with this now. Trying not to listen to, not trying not to listen to them, but I don't know what they're trying to tell me at the moment. So Ace of Cups, offering a cup of love through communication. You're very definitive. You're very, I think that this person here, whoever they are, or whoever you're creating, you're just looking at them with love. You're just pouring love onto the situation. They are the sunshine in your life. It is gorgeous. So your powers of manifestation are absolutely bonkers at the moment. Absolutely bonkers. This person's almost like the energy that you're pushing out, Leo. They're intoxicated with it. That's why I feel drunk. That's so strange, isn't it? But it's why I was swaying. They feel intoxicated with it. It's that euphoria. It's that euphoric feeling that you get from being in love or love being poured on you. It's just beautiful. You see this as having all this situation. You want it to have a tremendous amount of growth in there. Perhaps you envisage having a family with this person on this vision board. I don't think you know who it is though. Or perhaps you do. You know of this person, but you're throwing the lines of communication out there towards them, and you want them to reciprocate. You're hoping that they will come back with a message saying, hi, how you doing, or what, however this is. But you're locking all this, like Four of Pentacles here. So locking all these, it's almost like locking your heart away, I feel even. Or locking away disappointment from the past, locking away psychological and emotional disappointment into this little bag here, putting it in Pandora's box. Not talking about it, but clearing away this situation here, but not even telling this person, the person that's going to give you some resistance, clearing it away, not even telling them about this emotional disappointment. But there is I keep getting this swaying now as well. Excuse me. This situation moving forward, they keep coming back to vision boards for some reason. If none of you knows what a vision board is, okay, it's just like a board that you stick things to, say photographs of I don't know, I'm an artist, so we in effect create vision. Wow, I feel so drunk. Vision boards. I feel really giddy and my eyesight's gone really strange now. That's really weird. We create vision boards, and all they are things like ideas, things that we want to create in the future. So I collect a lot of, or have collected, not so much these days because obviously I do a 9-to-5 job. So you'd in effect put loads of photographs of loads of ideas on a board, but it almost feels like you've created this vision board of the perfect life, the perfect lifestyle, the perfect person, and all these attributes. And I can see this list. feels like it's in a list form. Your ideal person would have this, 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 and this. And it sounds bizarre, and I don't know why, but they're giving me like you've cut the hair out of a perfect person. It's almost like that Sandra Bullock film that I spoke about last week, where she says, oh, he has to have one brown eye, one blue. But you've also made this kind of like, oh, it sounds really bizarre and really pokey, kind of like a photo fit of your perfect person, and your intent is focused on that perfect person. And in effect, your intent, you were looking at this picture with intent. I don't know if this will make sense to anybody out there, but it's what they're giving me, so I'm going to have to speak it. If it's not yours, just throw it. But you have no idea about this person. You don't know their name, you don't know where they're from, blah, 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 blah. But your intent is bringing this person into your life, okay? Creating this reality. You have no idea about this person. They are a dream to you. It's a vision, okay? So in effect, this person could be anybody, it could be from anywhere, but this photo, it's almost like a photo fit of the ideal person, the ideal life that you're creating. And you're focusing your intent on that. I don't think it's anybody that you know, though. And you're hoping that they will pick up on that. I hope this makes sense, because I may have to do another reading, because I feel so strange all of a sudden. But you're hoping the wheel will turn when you send this communication out. You're hoping that this life, that this dream life that you're creating, you're hoping that it resonates, or the universe picks up on that person and pulls them towards you. You're hoping that this communication that you're sending out to whoever, you don't even know what they look like, you're hoping that they will reciprocate and the wheel will turn in your favour. It's a very betwixt reading. It makes sense, but it kind of makes sense, because it's nobody. You've got all these qualities. I feel that it feels like a list of qualities that you've got, that you're looking for in someone, but instead of going out there and looking for that person, you're actively manifesting them in. It is like that movie I said about the other week, Weird Science, where they create that woman and they look massive, don't they? Is it Kelly LeBrock, I think, is in that movie? And yeah, the intent is she's got to look like this, 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 and this, and it ticks every box. And in fact, it almost feels like that, whoever it is, regardless of gender. It could be male, female, whatever. But it feels like that kind of energy. You are manifesting your dream life. You have a vision of your dream house, dream family, dream person, regardless of gender. And you're actively manifesting. Your intent is manifesting that particular person into your life. But it's not so... It doesn't feel so much about the physicality of the person or physical attributes. It's more of a spiritual sense about what they are as a person. How you can connect with them as a person. I mean, obviously, we are human beings, aren't we? And we see with our eyes, and we see with our eyes. Oh, you crazy guides, I tell you. Yeah, we see. We're very visual, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, as human beings, we tend to look at this, and it's, you know, it is superfluous, really, but we look at the superficial. We don't look with our hearts, which is what we should do. We should look at with our hearts, and perhaps you haven't looked with your heart in the past, and that's why you're looking with your heart now. If if that makes sense. So you're looking at everything that would make your heart sing, as opposed to the physical attributes of someone. It's how your souls fit together and how they meet, and how they how you would create a life. So it's more about the attributes of the person rather than their physicality, is what you're looking for now, and it's more meaningful. That means more now than anything, if that makes sense. If it's not your message, just check it. 8 of Swords, very stuck here, very, very, very stuck. Can't move forward, not telling this person about his disappointment here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Do I leave it? Do I leave it? Do I leave it? Do I leave it? Yeah, okay. Inner frustration. This person's saying, no, don't leave, don't leave. I keep getting this message. Don't let it go, don't let it go. And you're almost like, look, the moon's come in to say, look, why are you still hanging around? Why are we still in this situation? You know it. Oh, sorry. I have to pull the camera, because I never look at the camera really. So that's strange, isn't it? The moon's come in to say, look, right, okay, Leo, you need to book your ideas up. If it's not working, it's not working. You just need to leave it. Come on. What's the fear? What is holding you back from moving away? Letting go completely. You need to, the Queen of Swords, come in and say, that's it, it's over. And it feels like it's a very definitive it's over for whoever I'm reading for or connecting with. So it does feel like someone out there, because my heart's racing again, my hands are sticky, really nervous about this reading, my face is flushed. So that says, okay, there's a lot of heat in the room. But it almost feels like I'm connecting with someone out there. Not for the collective. Yeah, look at this. So more emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups. The ideal. It's emotional. Emotional contentment. It's love. It's everything. So you want something that's stable, that's prosperous, moving forward, but you also want something that's emotionally rewarding, that you can fall in love with, somebody that you can share your love with. And it almost feels like a soulmate. But you want to come in, look, loving, you want to create this, you want to fall in love, and you want to tell this person, you want a very truthful new beginning. Or a truthful beginning. It's been the bare bones you, I feel. It's just you being able to express how you feel about someone and fall in love with them in a very truthful way without everything being hidden. Because here you're just hiding stuff. Because there's just emotional depletion. It just feels like it's just not going anywhere. It's just very stuck energy. Very stuck. So there's no forward movement, even though this person's resisting change. You're almost saying, no, it's over. I'm off. Look, adios. Off up the hill. There you go. 8 of Cups. Moving on. Moving on. Over the brow of the hill. You have no idea about this person. You have no idea about what the future holds. You have an idea. You have been manifesting. So in effect, you have an idea in your mind. You have a daydream that you go to. It's kind of like a safe space, I feel. But even when you're daydreaming, you're manifesting, you know. So you're manifesting this person in. I don't know why I giggled then, but that was so funny. But yeah, look, lines of communication. You want to communicate and you want it to be steady. You want to come in as this Prince of Pentacles. You want steady communication with this person. You're almost like sending that message out into the universe, waiting for it to be reciprocated. And when it is reciprocated, you want it to be consistent backwards and forwards communication between you and whoever. Because it just doesn't, I don't think it's a reading. It's almost like a situation reading again, Leo. It's, you have no idea who the other person is on the other end of this energy. You just know that the wheel needs to turn. You're just hoping that those messages go out. Perhaps with someone in mind. You're hoping that it creates a dialogue. It creates a... I don't know. It creates a new beginning for you. and someone that connects with you, that reciprocates your communication. It seems so bizarre because it just feels very... It feels like a fool, and it sounds awful, but the Fool card in the tarot, okay, it feels like a leap of faith towards, I don't know, it could be, say for example, if I sat down and I wanted to manifest someone into my life and I had no idea of who I wanted, okay, who I wanted to connect with, perhaps I would, I'm just saying, for example, I would put down dark hair, dark eyes, I don't know, you know, really tall, you know, whatever. And that's what you've in effect has done. You've created this kind of like, and I'm laughing because I can see it now, and it's that vision of, I don't know, it's that vision of weird science. It's the boys in the room getting round and creating their ideal woman who's like really intelligent but really kind of like sexy as well, and blah blah blah, has a really good laugh, and you know, all those qualities. And I think that tick box that you've got is you're kind of like ticking, not ticking people out of it, but you're searching. There seems there's a very distinct energy of searching, and I keep saying, and they've given, I don't know why, but they've given me this vision of a lighthouse. You know, when the light goes round, and it's kind of like that searching for the one in the universe. That's what you're in effect doing. Oh, it's huge, isn't it? That's massive. But if soulmates are soulmates, and they will find their way back to each other, it may take lifetimes, but they will find their way back to each other. Yeah, look at this. Death to old ways here. Death to that situation, it's clearing away. You want to put time and effort into this, and it feels like manifestation. It doesn't even feel like a situation with someone. You want to put the time and effort into this manifestation to manifest this gorgeous life, this beautiful beginning with someone, which I can't tell you who that is because I can't read the other end of the energy. It just doesn't feel like anything there. I can't tell you if it's somebody that you've already been in love with, or if it's a resurgence, because the cards aren't here either. It is totally kind of like a solo journey. It's how you feel inside and what your wants and what you want to create for the future. But if you look at this Eight of Wands, just throwing this communication out into the world, into the universe, you want whoever it is on the receiving end of that, or who connects with you, you want it to be consistent and fast moving communication. With this Prince of Pentacles here, it's consistent. Prince of Wands, it is a little bit fiery, a little bit ooh la la. Well, I say a little bit fiery. You are a fire sign after all, and I know what I'm like because I'm a fire sign as well. It's a little bit of Prince of Wands. I'd say a little bit of cheekiness in there as well. So it's coming in, I would say, consistent communication. That's what you want, but with a little bit of a winky face in there. It's nothing too overt. It's nothing too, you know, outlandish. You're not declaring your love for this person, but it's the excitement of getting communication, I feel. The excitement of connecting and getting communication, receiving it, and being able to send communication and for it to be reciprocated. That sounds really weird, and I don't know why I've said it twice for. Anyway, so yeah, could be a winky face at the end of a message, a cheeky smile, but you want it to be consistent. You want it to build. You want it to build. Because in effect, that's what is happening is you're, excuse me, creating, giving birth to a connection through this communication. That's so strange, and I don't know why they've given me that, but it is giving birth to a situation, you're birthing a situation through this, just this communication that you're sending out. But to who, I can't tell you. It almost feels like it is weird science, and it's somebody that you've created. And I laugh and I giggle because I just keep going back to that image of Kelly LeBrock's boobs on that thing. Not her actual boobs, obviously, but when they go and somebody presses the buttons and they just become huge. And it's almost like it is funny, isn't it? It is funny. But when we're manifesting people, I don't know. It's normally we have somebody in mind, or normally these readings are for, say, if I connect with somebody, it's more than likely a revisitation or repairing connections going forward, going back, learning life lessons from karmic relationships and going back towards soulmate relationships and mending, bringing those together and remodeling them going forward. But it doesn't even feel like that. It feels brand new, like you don't know who it is. But look, very definitively telling this situation here, the Lord card, no, he sets healthy boundaries to those who depend on him. So it's very much like the first, was it 3 weeks ago, Leo? It was 3 weeks ago you had the Lord card as well. So very definitively telling this situation here, this one that's giving you resistance, excuse me, no, that's it. It's over. There's the boundary. I'm off on my own. And it talks about the closing off, setting healthy boundaries to past relationships and moving, being able to move forward for the future. So in effect, he is kind of like the Emperor in the normal tarot, but yeah, very definitively moving on. But very, while all this is going on, and while this vision board, perhaps it is a vision board, a mood board, whatever it is that you've got going on, and you're cooking up all these powers of manifestation are just through the roof anyway at this moment in time. They have been for a couple of weeks. You're very hard at work with this Eight of Pentacles, working on your stability, on your finances, just working very, very hard on your career moving forward. But I keep coming back to mood boards for some reason. Why? Mood vision boards. I don't know. And do you know what, which is the weirdest thing? I've just got a picture in my head, I don't know why, of somebody that's painting a portrait, like really quickly sketching on a huge wall, the picture of a person. They're listening to... that sounds so strange. I'm going to go for it anyway. So it's... I can just see the back of... And the room is not very well lit. You may be able to connect with it, whoever I'm reading for, or whoever I'm connecting with. But it's almost like a very dark room. It kind of like feels at night, but this person has got this kind of like big, like a big brush, and it's got black paint in it, and they're swishing it, and they're creating this picture on this wall, this portrait on this wall, but through nothing but a voice. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's almost like that's what you're doing. Wow, that's strange, isn't it? I don't know. It almost feels like the room's candlelit as well. It's very dark. It's not very well lit. So goodness knows how they're painting. Or this person is painting that portrait. It's not even painting, it's the outline. It's very, very quick energy, very quickly sketching. But it's almost like, you know, those Chinese brushes that you get. It's almost like that they're creating this huge portrait with. Wow, okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know why they've given me that either. I feel like I'm swaying. Like I said, Fool's Journey. What did I say about Fool's? The leap of faith. You don't know about this person. You're just sending this energy into the universe, trying to attract them to you. But this situation here, 10 of Wands, this situation has been burdensome for some time, but you are releasing it now. You're moving on to pastures new, totally new, because I don't even think you know who this person is that you want to connect with, that you want to create a life with. Look at this. Talk about communication. So coming in, steady communication. Okay, throwing that 8 of Wands out into the ether. Okay, so we also have here, let me get these energies here, Princess of Wands. So Prince and Princess of Wands, it does say to me that you think that this is, or you feel that this person is your divine counterpart, almost. It's swift communication, a little bit winky face, a little bit sassy, beautiful, to get them to notice you, to create this kind of like dialogue going forward. And look at that, we've got them with the same suit here, Prince of Pentacles. So coming in, you want steady communication. Princess of Pentacles, very thoughtful, very creative in how she connects with people. So you're taking the stance of communications a little bit, yeah, a little bit of interest in there. I'm interested in you, winky face, like to get to know you a little bit better. And also you want it to be consistent, but you've been very creative in how you connect with this person in the first place. Well, you are, aren't you? Let's face it, you're manifesting them in with this Serenos energy here. You're being very creative about creating your own, creating your own future. But you are in effect being really creative, because it's almost like you don't know who this person, what they look like. You just know that there's something, or perhaps, I don't know, there's a vision board in there. It's creating that perfect person, isn't it? That perfect life. So in effect, just, I think you're just randomly, it sounds awful, randomly sending messages out to people that you think will connect with you. I don't know. I don't think that that's the case, but it almost feels like it. Almost feels like, yeah, I'm just going to randomly send messages out and see what comes back to me. But it almost like feels like you have someone in mind that does tick all those boxes. I think it's more about how a person makes you feel, rather than, like I said, the exterior of them. It's how you connect with them. And I think how they make you feel is more important than what they look like. Wow. It's so bizarre, and I'm so sorry if this is not your reading, but it just feels, it's not, I don't know, it just feels like there's no idea. It feels like you want to offer all this love to someone, but you don't have anybody in mind. I keep having to reiterate that, I don't know why. Anyway, I've got this King of Pentacles, so I feel that once that communication's reciprocated, you're kind of like telling this person, very, very, very definitive energies here, I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. It's almost like you are the one for me. You are the one for me. But not having any idea who they are. In reality, how strange is that? It is a total leap of faith. A total leap of faith. A beautiful reading, though. A beautiful reading. How to manifest someone into your life. But also this situation, very, very stuck energy, is kind of like, or even this situation, it feels like it's a dual kind of energy. This gives you a bit of a headache because you're not sure if it's going to happen. And this situation here is, and it kind of like gives you nightmares, or it disturbed dreams. You can't sleep. You can't sleep because perhaps you're thinking this manifestation will never happen. It will never manifest itself into reality. You've got to chuck that way of thinking. You've just got to look at the situation with love and keep manifesting. especially if you are very intent on doing that. With that King of Pentacles energy, it's like, no, this is what I need to do. I need to keep manifesting. I need to find my soulmate. This is what I'm supposed to do. Wow. Okay. Perhaps you do know this person. Oh, okay. You do see them as the sun, as a soulmate energy here. Sorry. Wow. Okay. As a soulmate, you feel divinely guided to do this. And it's almost like, I don't know. It seems strange because it just doesn't feel like... Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. 3 of Cups. I think that lives over there. It feels like 3 is a crowd. Something really... Yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry, my knees are giving out. So from here, the Thief in the Tarot, the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups says to me that this situation here, although this person is saying to you don't give up on it, 3 is a crowd and it's been a burden. Something really naughty's happened in this connection. Yeah, the video actually cut out. The phone battery went. So, okay, so where did we get to? I think it stopped at emotional depletion. So this, I don't know what situation this is, but it feels very... 3 is a crowd for some reason. Somebody's really done the dirty in this situation, so that's why you're coming in as a truth, and that's why you're coming in with all these very definitive energies, kind of like saying, enough's enough, I need to leave that now. What a strange reading that you've got tonight. It's just bizarre. But they've also given you the 7 of Pentacles. So these are seeds well planted, and you're hoping that these seeds that have been planted, this communication here that you're sending out, this communication here, this wink, I don't know why, this winky face and this a little bit of sass, this consistent communication, or you want consistent communication, you're hoping that these will be seeds well planted, and that you will be able to harvest them at some stage and come in with this Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups energy. I really don't know what to say, because it's almost like you've connected, or you've sent this message out and those seeds have been planted. That winky face, I kind of like you, but you want there to be consistent communication. You want it to grow. Oh, that's why you want it to grow into a situation. This manifested, this daydream. I don't know if this reading is going to make any sense to anybody, and I'm so sorry if it doesn't. I think I need to do another reading, because this feels very, very solo. It doesn't feel like it's for you know, a couple that are, like I said, going back to revisit a situation. It feels like it's brand new, but you're manifesting it, and you're hoping that this communication here will lead to all this fruitfulness, and that you'll be able to connect with them on a completely different level. I've got that really racing heart again. Wow, okay. Some bizarre things keep happening. Seriously. Oh yeah, look at that. More communication. Princess of Cups now. Friendly, open, honest communication. Here we go. A little bit of friendliness in there as well. Lavishing. You almost like adore this person. Or if you're in the mindset of communicating with them, you do see them as... you hold them in high regard, whoever this person is. The Queen of Cups. You want to come in and lavish abundance on this situation. It's almost like you want to adore them. You do adore them. There's that song again. Harry Styles, Adore You. Oh, crumbs. And it happened in Aquarius' reading, so perhaps you're dealing with an Aquarian, I don't know. And it's got... keep doing it. Harry. No, I do love the song as well, and it's wow, that came out really fast. Look at that, Prince of Cups as well, moving steadily forward, offering you a cup of friendship. So it is to somebody I don't even think you know who they are, but you're planting these seeds with this communication. You're telling them that you like them, that there's an intent behind it. Yeah, you don't have to say you love me. I just want to tell you something. Lately you've been on my mind. I adore you. I love that song. Anyway, yeah, and it's like you adore this person. That there is some sorrow here, I feel, even when you think about this situation, because it's like, or this situation here. I think it's more this situation, because you're manifesting like crazy over here. Not being able, oh, okay, this 3 situation here, not being able to join in the party, because you know something's going on within it. There's 3's a crowd. It's almost like you're celebrating. There's 3 of you celebrating, but you know that there's something. It's almost like there's something going on. Here you are, but there's something going on between these 2 people. So it's almost like you can't bring yourself to join in the party for some reason. It gives you a massive headache and inner frustration as well, because you know something's going on with this Moon card. You intuitively know. And that's why you're having to set these healthy boundaries here with this Lord card. My voice is going as well. It is about communication, but you want to leave all that behind. You just want to get rid of it. But you want to communicate with someone that you have on your mind, but you're just not too... doesn't even feel like it's this one here. It's just someone that's piqued your interest, or perhaps you feel connected to in some way, shape or form. Wow, okay. Anything else? Anything else for Leo in this huge reading? I don't even think I'm going to be able to do the Romance Angels, Angel Answers, and unless we get some more cards out of here, but it's very unclear. The Wounded Warrior. You're not giving up on love. That's not giving up on a situation. They're saying that you're not giving up on love. Because you're so wounded from this situation here. So you're trying to manifest like mad the ideal relationship, the ideal person into your life. But from here, you're trying to get all your ducks in a row before you start manifesting, or have had to get into this kind of like very centered, very grounded energy in order to manifest. So you've been working very hard on healing from this situation, this very depleting situation, in order to manifest the life of your dreams. And 9 of Pentacles, having everything. It's very much like the other couple of weeks readings, manifesting, you know, a very prosperous future. It's talking about career, financial stability, being very in tune with your surroundings and people. And I feel that you're very intuitive at this moment in time as well. But I feel that you do want to declare or want to get into the mode of declaration to someone. You want this communication to be reciprocated. You want it to sow those seeds of, hi, I'm interested in you, and you want to be able to love again. You want to be able to be this Two of Wands, man standing on the hill regardless of gender. The bare bones you want to be able to open your heart space again to someone, to fall in love, truthfully. Why are they giving me blind date? I don't know why. There's some strange messages coming out lately, so I'm just going to go with it. If it makes sense, it makes sense. But you want something that just has two people in it, not three. You want to celebrate with this person, whoever they are. But it's just this card here. It's very definitively cutting away the past, cutting away this situation here. Very definitively putting a rubber stamp on it, saying, no, it's over. Two of Pentacles. Do I go towards them? Do I message them? Whoever this is. Do I do it? Do I not? What do I do? Very indecisive. You just need to take a more playful approach, I feel, the Two of Pentacles. You need to forget about the other person and just connect. If they reciprocate, then all well and good. Don't get too hung up on the outcome, because your journey is beautiful. It's a beautiful journey. It's a very bizarre one. And I hope this makes sense to someone out there, because it's very all over the place. It kind of makes sense. I can understand it. And it does make sense to me. But whether or not it will make sense to the collective is a very different thing. I don't think it's for the collective. I feel it's for one specific person. Wow. And if they ever get to see this video, I will be elated. And if they ever say, oh, okay, yeah, I can totally connect with that, that would be great, because I'm just so unsure at the moment. But they're giving you all of these cards and making me look at that. You've got like, I would say, yeah, a lot of cards on the table. They're trying to explain the situation, but it's coming across as a bit, I don't know if anybody will connect with it. That's what I worry about as being an empath. And look at that. You want something that's very real, very tangible, whereas you don't know who this... I do feel that you don't know who this person is. You want to manifest this into your life. It's a gorgeous energy, but you want to get naked with them in the shrubbery. You want to be this... bare bones you, the man standing on the hill. That's what you want. You want to fall in love deeply in love. You want to be naked in the shrubbery. You just want, look, both of you. It is gorgeous. It's the bare bones you. You want to be totally yourself with this person, totally. But this tower moment lives over here. This, whatever this is, it feels like a third party situation. But I can't tell you how the other person, I can't even read that energy. I can't tell you how the other person feels about the situation, because there is nobody there. It is totally about you, Leo, and your journey of trying to recover from this situation here. And it is a rebirth of yourself. It's the rebirth of love. It's the rebirth of life itself. It's a total rebirth of not a situation, but of you. Because you've been so decimated over here. It's so desolate. You've had to chuck everything away. It's almost like they've stolen everything and still wanted to still invest in the situation. Whereas for you, it's a done deal. But it is a rebirth of love. It's a rebirth of your life moving forward. And you do see this person almost, whoever they are, and perhaps you've already had communication with them, I don't know. You do see them as the sun in your life, and you're looking towards happier times. They are the light at the end of this tunnel here. They're coming out of the darkness, and here you go, you found them. Wow. And we also have this Three of Pentacles, so very definitively trying to work on your career and financial situation moving forward. But you are manifesting like crazy. But you haven't had the Magician out yet, so I wonder if he will pop, because they are crazy energies. They're very there's a lot of heat in this reading, a lot of sexual energy as well. It's connecting with somebody that excites you, that makes you pop. You're kind of like popping all over the place. There's a lot of interest. You're very interested in them, I feel. You want to get to know them. You want to celebrate with them. You want a victory with them. You want to be victorious, and kind of like creating this communication, this connection, just throwing messages out into the universe and seeing where it's almost like where the chips fall. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Definitively moving away from this situation and trailblazing. You're actually creating a whole new way of connecting with people, I feel. Your soulmate, even. You're just looking and just concentrating on all those qualities that you want within another human being. And you're just hoping that those powers of manifestation alone will bring them to you. Anything else for Leo, please? Because this is huge reading. Never envisaged this reading to be like this. To be this many cards. It's not about the cards, really. It's just about the messages, if they mean anything to anybody. Because I'm so worried that it will never connect with somebody. That's the empath in me talking. So yeah, Prince of Swords coming in very swiftly, swift communication, but it's truthful. You want to connect. It's not like it's forced, or it's kind of like you know, I'm going to be leaving this situation. You want to see it out to the end. You want to see what you can create within this connection or this communication. You want to see if there's growth in there, if the other person's interested. Yeah, and you want a brand new beginning. Look at that. Brand new beginning. Yeah, you're using the High Priest, like tempering those energies, balancing them out. That Serenos energy, using femininity and masculinity in order to cook up this potion of a very balanced situation. And that's what you want. You want equilibrium in a situation moving forward. You don't want anything that's out of balance. Four of Cups and more emotional depletion over here. Anything else? Anything else? I feel like another card wants to come out and I don't know why. Anything else? Anything else for Leo? Could be here for some time. It's almost like you want to scoop this person up, whoever they are. Or when you start the communication, you want to scoop them up and take them away on a ship. Just two of you. But I don't think that you know who this... It doesn't feel like I said, a revisitation. You want to offer them a very... you want to give them a very solid offer moving forward. It's very prosperous. You see a lot of growth in there. There is something that's attracted you to someone. Well, those attractive qualities, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to say. Or perhaps you have found someone and you have communicated. It's not very clear if that process has already started, but you want to move away or have moved away from this very depleting situation. I can't breathe now. That's so strange. Finding it really hard to breathe. It's like it's hanging on every word I say. What the heck's all that about? Anything else? Anything else? There's a card that wants to come out, but I don't want to force it. If it wants to come, it will come. Yep, 10 of Swords. Stabbed in the back by this 3-person situation. I feel like I'm swaying. Anything else? 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 Yep. King of Cups. Wanting emotional fulfillment that you felt in the past, you want that in the here and now, but it's not with somebody that you know. And the Hanged Man, wondering if you should send a message out to this person. I feel that that's the most important thing. Should I connect? I want to, but I'm not too sure if I should. The only thing I can say is, Leo, if you're going to connect, connect. You never know. You know, we've got the High Priestess here, which says that there are hidden feelings for this person. When you do connect, you're not telling them everything, but it's a cycle that needs to be complete. You need to send that message out. That's so strange. Well, this is a cycle that needs to be complete from over here. They're saying you need to cut that situation out. Why have we got so many cards? But you're almost like you're hiding your true feelings for this person. You're hiding them all. Seriously, I'm out of breath. And I haven't got COVID. But and there's nothing burning in this room. But I'm seriously getting out of breath. And it feels like there's a tightness in my... It's almost like I can't speak. I can't... It's almost like they're stopping me from speaking for some reason. I don't know who they are. But yeah, Magician mode. Magician Serenos. There you go, balancing out again. It takes tremendous strength just to go for it, I feel. And just to see where the chips fall. If that did make sense to you. Wow. I will be so elated. I can't speak now. They're telling me that's the end of it. I've got to stop. And my chest is so tight. It's almost like my heart's beating at 1,000 miles an hour. My heart's beating. It's racing like Billy-O. And my chest is really tight. So it's kind of like anxiety. That's all I can akin it to. It's kind of like an anxious... Oh, the cat's out of the bag kind of feeling, but nobody's seeing it apart from, obviously I'm channeling it, but you're seeing it. But it's almost like my life, I don't know why, and forgive me, but they're saying my life's on the table. You're reading my life. What's the answer? I don't even know what that means. Gee whiz, my heart is absolutely pounding. It's actually, I know what that tightness of my chest is now. It is anxiety. It's actually in my throat. It's like, what's the answer? But who's the message to? Okay, so I think I might do another reading for you guys. And see if I can get to the collective, because I feel that this is a very personal reading for someone out there. But if it does resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. Yeah. Strange reading, but then again, it's been so strange in this room and just everywhere. It's been so strange. I'll give you an example now. Okay. At work, this is spooky in itself, but anyway, my grandmother's birthday was probably about 17th of March. This ring here is my grandmother's wedding ring. Okay. And I wear it. I'm not married. I wear this ring because it's in homage to her. She was very intuitive. She was very spiritual as well. And yeah. This is going to sound so bizarre now, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And I don't know why I'm telling you, but so at lunchtime I went out to go and buy my lunch, and I don't drink fizzy drinks, but anyway, I went to this one place and I said, yeah, 17th March, sorry, butterfly conversation again. So I go back to the 17th, and I kind of like, I'm so down that I can't get to my grandmother's grave. It's in a different part of the country. Due to COVID restrictions, I can't go and put flowers on her grave. I can't actually go and see my own family. So, like my mum and dad, etc., I can't go and see them because they're in the middle of the country and I am down in Cornwall. So, there's travel restrictions, can't do it. So, I got very depleted that I couldn't put flowers on her grave because I was very close to her. Anyway, so I go to lunch and she drank this particular drink and it's called Lilt. Okay, it's like pineapple and something else. Anyway, never see it. So I'm standing there talking to my friend, and I'm like, yeah, I said, I feel really strange. And she looked at me and I said, I feel like I need a fizzy drink for some reason. So I asked the lady and I said, have you got any fizzy drinks? And she says, yes, up on this bar. And I looked and I went, oh, and I just gasped. And in the middle, on its own, was a bottle of Lilt. And I said, oh my goodness me. And my friend looked at me and says, what's wrong? And I said, oh, my grandmother's with me. She's just looked at me a bit puzzled. And I went, yeah. I said, that drink over there. I said, you'll never see it. I said, but I said, she's with me. So I said, can I have this Lilt? And when we were clearing my grandmother's house out, I didn't actually do it. I wasn't actually party to it. My brother and various other family members cleared the house out. She had in a refrigerator a can of Lilt, okay, in the refrigerator. It was never opened, and my brother still has it to this day in his refrigerator. And she passed away in 2004, 2 days before Christmas. And I was so elated that I saw that, and it gave me great comfort. So yeah, it's signs and synchronicities. See, this is what happens when we manifest. I don't even know what I'm telling you about my grandmother anyway. Yeah, so strange things have been happening to me ever since. And yeah, I'm still got that tight chest, so I am going to leave it at that. I'm start waffling and bobble off to go and get some coffee and move away from this room. So if it did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to hit the thumbs, God, I can't even speak, click the thumbs up button, and I love you loads. Take care.